Hey guys, we're at Automechanika, Kuala Lumpur 2025. It's on from 15 to 17 May. And if you have anything to do whatsoever with the automotive trade or related industries, this is the place you should be. But at this moment, we're at hall number 6, and it's one of my favorites because this is the place where they will show you the JDM cars and classic cars, plus also parts manufacturing. So let's go. So we're here at the JDM stand and I see quite a few number of cars, and these are all pretty nostalgic. So here it is, 1997 Nissan R33. 1997 plus 2025, yeah, you're looking at 28 years old, and these cars will always be favorites of people because these are the cars that you never destroy unless you crash it, of course, and you will keep it. So even if you have a small crash, you can build it back because these cars are worth a fortune. Come, let's go on. And this, of course, is a 1990 Honda NSX, and you can see actually it is owned by somebody, yeah? And these cars are really, wow, this one is worth at least $500,000 ringgit, man, or if not more. I don't know the value, yeah, so don't use my words as a guide, but these cars are very, very hard to find now, and they are actually selling for more than what they sold for originally. And here we are, an RX-7. This is the second gen, I think. No, third gen. Yeah, this is the one. I don't really like this one so much. I like the previous one that looked a bit like a Porsche. Yeah. And 2 years ago, a friend of mine sold a 1993 Supra, and this was not in pristine condition. It was just a car that he had kept for a very long time, and it was stock standard, very low mileage of course, and he sold it for 480,000. That's 2 years ago. That's in ringgit. And he bought it for 360,000 in 1993. In fact, that was the first Supra that UMW Toyota brought in, and it was a star in the motor show at that time. And so my friend bought it and he had sold it. And if you have a car like this, now I'm sure this is worth more than $500,000 ringgit anytime. And in this condition, you can just name your price. Somebody will pay you good money just to take it out of your hands. Look at the sticker there. It says, "My car is slow." Okay, it is not slow, okay? I remember that time when I drove it out onto the road and we were heading to Ipoh for the Ipoh Motor Show. There was this little Honda Civic that went bah, 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 bah. I just stepped on it. This is 3-liter twin turbo. It just left the Honda Civic for standing. Yeah. And this is the big blue chicken wing. Yeah. So somebody I know called Ivan has got a BRCW, and it's called the big red chicken wing. And this is the Subaru Sopalo Impreza 1996 version 6. So Ivan has one that is version 4, I think, but it's become like a Frankenstein with anything from version 4 to version 8 parts, and really very nice car to drive. So this is one of my favorite cars because this is a car that brought me to fame. The one that I drove had the normal lights. This is a Troeno, but it's the same AE86, just that the front is different. This is the domestic model with flip lights. Mechanically, they are the same. This is called the AE86. They also had some of these cars with the same body called the AE85, and they had a 1.5-liter 3A engine. This one comes with a 4A GE, which is twin cam, and a lot of them have now since changed to the 20 valve. And this car is actually one of the most agile cars you can find in those days. And with a 1600, this car could outperform a lot of more powerful cars, especially in rallies, because this car was very agile. So handling was one of its good points. And basically, this one had a McPherson strut in the front and a 5-link solid axle at the back. But I think some of the inspiration came from the Ford Escort, because in terms of dimensions and weight and also the build is very, very similar. So this car became very popular in rallying and it had a lot of success. I won a few championships, 1984, 86, 87. We did a hat trick in the Castrol Daylight Rally, and it was all in this car. My only complaint about this car was that it didn't have enough power. So based on the restrictions that we ran under Group A and all that, we had a big disadvantage on power. The only way we could win rallies was actually through the agility of the car, and we did a lot of magic with close ratio gears, building the suspension, and basically we were successful because we could teach the car how to fly. And that's thanks to my Australian friend Greg Carr, who actually inspired me by giving me the right direction to look at in terms of how to fly the car. So the trick at that time was the car should fly up like this and land like this, because most of the cars at those days, they used to go up, then they go like that. So there was a trick in the suspension setting, and we'll talk about it maybe in a later video if you guys want to know. Okay, let's move on, man. This is the Nissan S13. It is popular in the hardtop form. In fact, it's the first convertible I've seen. It's also known as the Silvia, and during our rally days, there was this Japanese gentleman, Mr. T. Endo, who was a big competitor, and also later he had a Ford TX3 four-wheel drive that competed with us. And in the early days, he brought the Silvia, but I think maybe this car was a bit heavy, or maybe it's a little bit big. It just didn't do well in the rallying. Of course, based on this car, I think the Japanese also built a Group B rally car based on the Silvia, but that one is a different story. All right, and this is the ever popular Honda S2000. Now this one has gone through a little bit of Frankensteining, because definitely this is not original in everything. So it's got a different spoiler in the front, and of course the tail spoiler here is oh, this car belongs to Eugene, my friend Eugene, Chan Eugene. Hey, Eugene, I'm talking about your car. So Chan Eugene is an old friend of mine, and this is his Monster S2000. It's very nice, and of course it's a convertible, and he's got this special tail in at the back, and this is one of the famous S2000s in the Klang Valley. Hey Eugene, I'm opening your car, have a look. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, he's got Recaro seats, and of course this is a 6-speed manual. Yeah, manual cars are very hard to come by. And would you like to know how much this car is worth? I think it's close to 300,000. But you give Eugene 300,000, he still won't sell this car, because I think he's like in love with this car. Yes, I know him personally. This is the blue S2000. Very nice. This company, Panda Shuen.
Panda Shuen, yes.
What
correct.
do you do?
I'm a connector.
What's a connector?
I usually connect between industries or maybe business.
Connector.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Panda Shuen.
Panda. You are the owner of Panda Shuen?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, this is period 9 businesswoman.
Oh, yeah, I think, now it's period 9, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What does Panda Shuen do?
Panda Shuen is basically a bridge between, what we do this round is we collab with Automechanika, and they're trying to explore into art culture, fashion culture. That's why we created this piece of art piece at the back. Yeah.
Oh.
We collaborated with artists to make merch, and we sell together.
I see.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. So are you based in Klang Valley?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Interesting. So is this your cute little cat?
Yes, this is my car, my cute cat.
Yeah, but your cat has a misai.
Yeah, it's a panda. It's a good cat, but it's converted into the panda look.
Okay, this is Aura Panda Cat.
Yeah.
And it belongs to her. Wow. I think you have a pretty good angle. Yeah,
Thank
nice.
you so much.
All right.
That means a lot.
Okay. All right then.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Nice meeting you. Bye-bye.
Okay, guys, we'll move on. See you.
See you.
This is a MRS. MRS Missus? No, it's not a car for the Missus. It's a car for you. This is the successor to the MR2, and this is the MRS. Very, very nice car with a 2-liter engine. And I have a friend called Mickey who owns one of these and he races it. Here is a MR2. Yes, another very popular JDM car. It was not so sought after for a while, and at one time the prices dropped to below 40,000. But now I don't think you can get this for less than 100 or 100 plus. So these are cars that just take a look at it, man. This is the MR2. Okay, this is the MR2 body. How can this car ever be forgotten? Look at the shape. Look at the roof line and the detachable roof. And this is the type of car, 2 liter, maybe about 150, 160 horsepower, mid-engine, and it drives very, very well. And a lot of the parts down there, let me tell you, are from the Corolla, the front-wheel drive Corolla of those days. So a lot of parts are very, very similar. I know because I have fixed some of them when I was opening a workshop. Okay, so here, this whole bunch of exhibits here appear to be from China, okay, World of China, and they are the ones who do parts, replacement parts. So you can see here, they don't have the samples, but they have the pictures here. You have lights, and then you have bumpers and grills and stuff, and they do replacement parts for cars of all makes. I can see here, I see Mercedes-Benz, a lot of Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Mini. Oh, I can come here for my Mini parts. Hello, you from China?
Yes, I'm from China.
Which,
Mom is from China.
which part of China?
The south in Changzhou.
Changzhou, okay. So, well, there are a lot of Chinese provinces, but the business of replacement parts is very big because China has a very advanced automotive industry, but they have grown up very quickly, and a lot of the work comes from working with European makes to do stuff for them. So did you know if you buy a Mercedes, the chances are the parts and your engine is made in China? Yeah, a lot of parts. Just as you buy a Louis Vuitton, parts of it are made in China, a lot of the Mercedes parts are made in China. Okay, let's move on. There's a whole lot of them, and we won't be able to cover so much, but here's another one. And they do BMW, Benz, also lights and even wing mirrors and stuff like that. So this is a good source of supply. If you are looking for business leads, Automechanika is one of the places you might want to come. And here we are, and we have also very similar. And you can see down here, you have aluminum parts. These are suspension parts, mostly for BMW and Mercedes. And I can't tell which light is which, but they do have, see, you can see Mercedes and BMW and stuff like that. And also, this is an example of air suspension. So you sell air suspension parts?
Yeah.
Yes, so they do. So this is an air suspension part, and it used to be something that everybody was very afraid of. You buy a car with air suspension, when it breaks down, you cry. But now, actually, I have a friend here who actually brings in the main part that gives trouble is the bellows and this part. So you can get a lot of replacement parts from China, and it's very, very cheap. Okay, let's move on. Thank you. And here, air conditioning fitting. So you can buy aircon parts. Yeah. So if you want to be competitive now, I suppose now the good time to do, or good thing to do, is to source your parts from China. If it's made anywhere in the world, if it's in a BMW or Mercedes or Volkswagen, there's a good chance you'll find parts for it in China. Okay, this is a Chinese company that makes films. Yeah, so you can do films. So the demonstration here, you see there's a thin film on the metal here, and this protective film protects your paint. This is projector headlamps. Okay, so there are a few people now, there's one that side, and here they do projector headlamp conversions. So this is the part they have in the headlamp. This is put in your headlights and it gives you projection. Do you have a sample to show me, projection? Yeah.
Yeah, show you.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what a projector light looks like. So projector basically magnifies the light. Yeah. Let's see how bright it is. So this is the projector light. Okay, and this is the projection part that magnifies the light and gives you, look at that. That's how bright it is. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So we move on and we'll see moldings. Yeah, so they have parts like this. This is what you put at the back of your truck. Remember the suitcase I showed you at the back of the truck? Well, these are the boxes at the back, and this basically is plastic molding, and these parts are also from China. So if you look on the wall there, you can see the grills and stuff. So like I said, if there's a car that is made in the world, there's a good chance you can find parts for it in China. Thank you. Okay, let's move on. Wiper blades too. So all types of wiper blades. And in fact, I've been to a plant in China that made wiper blades for Bosch. That was a couple of years ago. And over here you have, my gosh. So they sell grease. Even grease is an industry. All type of grease. You put on your face, you will. This is what lubricates your car. Yeah, you put it on the floor, you'll slip and you'll fall. And grease is very hard to clean, so I'm not going to touch. There's no sampling. All right, thank you. Yes. This is engine oil. Engine oil from China. Oh, thank you, thank you. We got a gift. This is the oil can. Can I have one for my cameraman? Thank you. 谢谢你. Okay, so this is the brand of oil. Must give a bit of blurb lah. This is called, how do you pronounce it? Yifei. Yifei. This is oil from
China.
which city? Shenzhen. Oh, just outside of Hong Kong, Shenzhen. Yes, Shenzhen is now the very big industrial area in China, and you're from here. Very good. So, have you got the distributor in Malaysia? 在马来西亚有 distributor 吗？
Not yet.
Not yet. So you're looking.
First time we come.
I see. So anyway, welcome to Malaysia.
Okay.
And so guys, if you want to get an oil distributorship, come and look for Yifei. Y-E-F-E. Yeah? Thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you for the free gift. Okay. Okay, let's move on. And here is the P1800, one of my favorite cars. All my favorite cars are two-door. This is what the Saint had. Yeah. What is the different color? This is the Volvo P1800, a very, very nice car. It doesn't look so nice as the MR2, but this, because of the TV series The Saint, this is a favorite car. Yeah. This is an air-cooled Porsche. Let me see. 1981. Okay. And in those days, you could buy a recon model of this for 40,000. I missed that chance because I had 40,000 at that time, but I didn't spend it on a car like this. I should have bought a car like this. And now this car is worth maybe about 500,000 to 600,000. 40,000 in 1980-81, and this is now worth 10 times that. So this is a very lovely car. And we have another Supra here, but this one is a Targa top or convertible with a removable roof, and it is basically the same as the other Supra but different body build. Okay, and here this one is for sale. How much is it? This is a packet and it's called a Clipper. Let me see, 330,000 ringgit, but in terms of weight, value for weight, not very good. This car is at least 3 tons weight, I think. So it's very nice and big. So this is, wow, 1954, man. Shun here isn't even born yet. Wow. I remember those days, all cars were big like this. But my favorite was still a Chevrolet at that time. The Chevy with the big wings, yeah. So this is actually quite rare. They didn't have that many in the market running, but you can still have it now for 330,000. So in those days, you could have paid maybe 10,000 for it in 1954, and this is now 330,000. So don't throw away the old car. Keep it, man. Okay, let's move on. Morris Minor, the Traveller, with a wooden back frame. One of my family friends in Port Dickson, Harry Chalaya, if he's still around, I think this car was maybe worth about 3,000 or 2,000 at that time when it was for sale, 1956. Yes, I remember this car. Not this particular car. It could be the same one because there are not that many around, you know. Look at it. The back part of the car is made of real wood. That's real wood. So it's basically a Morris Minor station wagon, and the back part is made of wood. Of course, it's a manual, no auto those days. You have 220,000 to spare. This is it, you can buy. If you spend your own money to restore a car to this standard, you probably have to spend about 160, 170,000, maybe more. Obviously, we know what they're selling here, right? Sound, look at this. People do this just to win awards. Look at the awards they get, okay? And look at the inside of the car. This is your shop, ah?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
So, with laser lights, so we can't really talk very much, but this is European Mobile Media Association. Okay, so here we have more manufacturers of replacement parts. So they actually do some segregation. So you see here, this Jiangsu Vigo vehicle. So they seem to concentrate on the Toyota Hilux and the Vigo. So they have different segmentization of the market amongst themselves. Thank you. And this is another company that does film. Yeah, so you can coat your car, tampal kiri kanan from China?
Yeah. China.
Okay, do you have a local distributor?
Local, yes.
You have?
Yeah, also. And have many OEM
OEM brand, I
local
see.
brand.
Okay.
The only window now have a new is for car body.
Ah,
TPU material for car body, change color.
oh,
New product.
I
Very
see.
professional.
oh. You think my Porsche will look nice with this color?
You have Porsche?
I have a
Yeah,
very...
this is Porsche color.
Yes, I have very old Porsche.
Oh, classic car is not good.
Yeah, 2006.
Oh, nice.
So it's time to change the color. Anyway, thank you very much. Okay. All right, okay. So look, you have Recaro and you have Chiabe, which is from China, of course, and they actually make seats. So if you think Recaro is too expensive, I'm sure you can get from here. All right, and do you have Malaysian distributor?
We are from China. We do not have this distributor in Malaysia.
Oh, I see. See, they're from China, and she said your English is very good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we do not have distributor in Malaysia. So guys, if you're looking for distributorship for seats, okay, this is the website.
Yes.
www Nali. www.fjfilter.com or JBR Auto Parts at Alibaba.
Yeah, Alibaba.
Oh, you sell on Alibaba. All right.
You go to Alibaba website and search the racing seat. And
Racing
the
seat. First one will come out
model is the
because you
company.
pay money.
Company.
Hey, look at this, guys. Look, the seat looks okay, man. Can I sit?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so this is, yeah. Okay lah, the holding is nice. Woo, woo. So actually, you don't have to buy the most expensive seats in the world. Most important is the type of support, lumbar support, and also the side support. Yeah. So you got to find a seat that fits you. And after that, don't lose any, or rather, after that, don't put on any weight. Because if you do, then you become too fat for the seat. So these are adjustable seats, and then over there is what you call a cup seat, where you don't have any adjustments. So in the old days when we were racing, we had no money, so we buy the cheap one-piece seat.
Okay.
Yeah.
We also have this headrest. It's very popular right now.
Oh, so look at that. You add onto your seat and make your car look like racing seat.
Yes.
This is a headrest. All right, thank you so much.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. And here you have KW Automotive. This is a local company and they make suspension. So this is called an expansion bottle, and because the suspension gets hot, they increase the capacity of the oil by having a container here to increase the volume of oil, and therefore it runs cooler. Yeah. So this is Malaysian company, and these are the suspension they make. Okay, let's move on. Here was a young man who showed me Eugene's car. So tell me, what do you do?
Actually, we are doing a headlight projector.
Headlight projector. So you do conversion.
Yeah.
I
Conversion and upgrade the headlight.
upgrade the headlights. Interesting. So you are a manufacturer or you are a company that does upgrading?
Actually, we are manufacturing too. Also.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you a Malaysian company or a Chinese company?
Malaysian
company, and you make these lights.
Yeah.
You make these projectors.
We design.
You design. Made in China.
But me in China. But designer Malaysian.
I see. So A-Force, Malaysian designer, and made in China, projector conversions, and you see, I want to see something here. So these are the mountings for the lamp itself, right?
Yeah.
And this is for what car?
This is for HRV.
This is for HRV. So if you want projector lights for HRV, they already have the conversion kit ready for you, because your standard light may not be able to take a projector. Yeah, so they have to redesign, and this is what they do here. Put in the frame and put in your lights, and then at night you can see clearer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very
Okay. Hey, Andy Cow. Oh, this is Andy Damn Cow Fast. Forgive the Damn Cow Fast, but he's very fast. Very young man. So what are you doing here?
Just having a look around.
Having a look around. I'm just walking around.
Okay.
Okay.
See you soon.
Nice seeing you.
Bye.
Okay, bye. So this is the end of our video for this hall number 6 that covers JDM and also China-made parts and headlamp and other stuff that's here. Thanks for watching.